Today in science we will read interdependence in living beings, plants and animals. In my last chapter, means chapter 6, we have read about solid, liquid and gas. Now in chapter 7 we will read interdependence in living beings, plants and animals. Interdependence in nature. Our environment is made up of both living components and non-living components. So in our environment there are two types of continents, living components and non-living components. Examples of living components are animal, plant and microorganisms. And examples of non-living components of the environment is air, water, light and solid. Now we will read dependence of living things on non-living things. Means how living things depends on non-living things. Living things depend on non-living things in many ways. So living things depend on non-living things in many ways. Number 1, plants need light, energy and warmth from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air and water and nutrients from soil to make food. So these things, all these things, who gives? Non-living things gives. And who takes? Plants takes. When plants are living things and non-living things are these. So living things are depending on non-living things. Animals need air, water to survive. Plants depend on air and water for dispersal of seed. Many small animals make habitat in the soil. Habitat means the place where a particular living being is normally found. Now, what is the interdependence among plants and animals? Now we will read interdependence in plants and animals. Plants and animals depend on each other for a lot of their basic needs, such as food, shelter, protection and propagation. Propagation means the act of production of new plants from a parent plant. Animals depend on plants in the following. In this 3, we will get the points how animals depends on plants. Animals, including humans, depend on plants for food and oxygen released during photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process by which plants can make food. Leaves can make food. So animals and living beings depend on plants by food and oxygen that is released during photosynthesis. Some animals such as birds, squirrels and insects depend on plants for shelter and protection. So for example, birds, squirrels, insects are depending on plants for shelter and protection. Human beings get a wide variety of things such as wood, fiber, paper, gum and food and medicines and plants from plants. Human beings need these things from plants. And now we will read how plants depend on animals in some ways. Carbon Carbon dioxide that animals breathe out is used by plants for preparing their food. So, carbon dioxide that animals breathe out. So, animals also need carbon dioxide, and the animals that breathe out is used by plants for. So, animals carbon dioxide that is breathed out, it is used for preparing their food. Microorganisms feed on dead plants and animals. So what are microorganisms? Microorganisms feed on dead plants and animals. This helps dead plants and animals matter recycle. Means, so this microorganism that plants and that animals. So this is why it is cycling, because our environment is not dirty. This adds nutrients to the soil, and this too adds nutrition to the soil. The nutrients are then used by living plants for their growth, and these nutrients are then used to living plants to grow. Plants depend on many animals for the process of pollination and dispersal of their seed. So plants also depend in the process of pollination and dispersal of seed. Thus, we find that plants and animals are depend on each other. So, plants and animals are depending on each other. In my next class, we will read groups of living beings. Bye.